You've acquired the saddle then? Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mufflu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to learn. Great sunken gods, I did it! He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting Urqopacha's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. Soothing? Soothing. Maybe they find it suiting too. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only now noticing that? Zoraal Ja, he's back. Having done exactly what he set out to do. What, go into the treasure dungeon apparently? That alpaca he's brought. Is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its feather is faced with the overwhelming strength that will yield rather than risk death, an apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, lamat. Strength alone won't win him or our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the golden city, and then Tyrell can remain at peace. And no everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. The united as one, the people must be taught. They must be suffered the honor and the hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict. The wages of war is merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join the founding of Krile all those years ago. Consider the younger generations of this village. Since birth have they basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy but opportunity. Thus does a resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much-needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. It is true that war's misery brings a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins it left behind. The Guardian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with further force alone. This is why Gulu Jaja did not elevate the Mamo Ja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite only. I can do this. He would unite not only Krile, but the star in its entirety. I can't do this. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. Oh, well done indeed! The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish, and present to you your much-deserved keystone. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Kona. Like we're not even family. Golden alpaca! Hello. Golden. Look at it, it's so golden. So yeah, those actually do spawn in the treasure dungeon for level 100. Or they can spawn, so I was like, oh yeah, he just rated that. I'll ponder Zoraal Ja and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle. I practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Urqopacha is northwest of here. Come on, everybody. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see we'll come off on her hunt. Also known as, aww. Let's fake down there. 15, what? Mole shrews. Is this one? Oh, northwest, okay. Oh, right. Why, pray tell, do I remember this one? Because I remember it being a troll and being up on this cliff, and we're down here, like, how the heck do you get up to it? And like, I don't know, go all the way around to get this current. It's like all the way up there, because we were trying down on that lower section. It's like, it's right there! I can see it! But I can't reach it. 390 south. Good chance it's right in there, but we're up here anyway. I can do this. I know I can. Cheer on, Urqopacha. Marshals your courage to attempt the harrowing task of capturing a wild alpaca. Cheer. So one thing they have done in Dawntrail, I think they're going to back add this to everything else. You can type it, which is what I'm going to do generally after this example. But you can, in the quest list, just click cheer. Like so. I would probably generally type it just because it's what I'm used to, and it's easier for me.
Good luck there, promise!
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Zoraal is their home too. Right. I'm off.
so shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Urqopacha is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlayan. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding this city of gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
I did it!
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
the third promise came back to us safely. There definitely was a moment where I realized I forgot to change off French voices, which I've been using on my main character. The fact there was no voices until then actually makes it more funny. And the alpaca she tames is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Oh boy. I'll grab one of the ones that's restricted, I guess. Sure. Knowing the Pelu. Urqopacha still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic though? Mate tea! I'll run to the room to get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and it'll be ready when you arrive. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhaustive third promise. Oh look, I made a great pace by just warping back. Yep. Came back ahead of the others, did you? Well, yeah. I should hurry along with the tea then. Urqopacha can't be that far behind. Oh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already. I see you become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas, what grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Welcome back, third promise accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, there is no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it! Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zoraal Ja did. I'd be surprised if you had! Golden alpacas are born once every few decades. They are elusive solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a singular other person is known to have caught one before, that being Zoraal Ja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Krile, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yok Huy, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Zoraal Ja, unburdened by the mantle of Dawn's servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure equal to the Yok Huy in stature, puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Zoraal Ja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Zoraal Ja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu from the Yok Huy's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who travels as he did, and then fostering amity between the clans. So it was that a few words from Zoraal Ja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard the Bon Papa forged with the Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Zoraal Ja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. Both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. My feet required no more than that third promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Mablu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. Your fruit gummy, more like. So this is what they look like. Fruit gummies, yeah. Go on, set it in the tablet. Perfect fit. That leaves 6 more. You're well on your way, third promise. You've got 1 done. And we'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might not seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, lamat. You've given me the courage to say that I wasn't sure I could ever say. Obli, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide, yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear you found the calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobli. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one last thing I can help you with, third promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yok Huy. They once ruled over far more than just Urqopacha and the Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Dawntrail and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what did the Yok Huy have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated? We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh, Krile! I have a question I've been meaning to ask since we finished the feat. Where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes! Pieces just like it became fashionable in Dawntrail around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the town servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. jumping feet first in the fellow business, eh, Mablu? Right then, let's head back to Tulial and get ready to search for the next elector. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zoraal Ja's supporters talk. They might see opportunity as expansionist submissions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Yok Huy. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. Feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Zoraal Ja and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, but gods know you've all been so supportive. But I want to be strong, or wise, like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to Zoraal Ja with us. The contest has hardly begun. But before we go back, there's side quests to do. So we're gonna click out here, even though this is already definitely a split somewhere. Let's put the doctor real quick. Wait. If you're interested, he won't talk to me yet. That is so rude. Wow, I didn't realize. He won't even give me the hint yet. Yeah, so he's the one in Urqopacha who gives the hunt hints. But, yeah, anyway, we're gonna do these two little blue side quests to get our flying next time and then head back to Krile. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider tossing a like. Videos, I guess. Consider tossing a like, comment, subscribe, click the little bell. Really enjoyed it? Well, consider checking out the description. Various links there, affiliates, social media, Discord, come hang out. And until next time, this is RudyMT signing out. Bye!